Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back recording and making videos for you guys. I know it's been a while, but today I thought would be the perfect day to make a video on how to get back on track after falling off for a while. Whether it's a week, a month, a few months, doesn't matter. This video is for you. Okay, so you've went on vacation, you've been living your best life, the gym has not been a part of your plans in a while, and you're finally ready to get back on track. Maybe you don't feel your best anymore. Maybe you've noticed your clothes don't fit the same way, or maybe you've got on the scale and noticed that, the weight has gone up a little bit. So, what do you do and how do you get started to get back on track in your weight loss or fitness journey? So that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about. So I think that, of course, the first tip that I have for you guys, the biggest tip, is do not, please guys, don't beat yourself up. Know that it is natural for us to kind of fall off a little bit. Everyone falls off a bit. So just know that it's normal, okay? Our bodies are not meant to be in a deficit for a long period of time. It's good to take a break from dieting and to fuel your body and give it the calories that it needs to maintain, or even a little bit above that is actually good. Our bodies are super good at adapting to behaviors, even like being in a deficit. It adapts to that, and that's why you hit plateaus. That's why you kind of, your metabolism just kind of stalls out, because you've been doing the same things, eating the same things, and dieting for so long. So in actuality, taking a break from your dieting and taking a break from just perfect eating or clean eating and the gym routine can be a really good thing. So don't beat yourself up, okay? Please promise me you won't beat yourself up. Thank you. All right, tip number 2 is going to be to plan ahead, okay? So a man without a plan is in trouble, okay? A man without a plan is in trouble. Remember that, okay? So if you decide, I want to get back on track, I want to start working back towards my goals and to get fit. Well, in order to do that, as we all know, you have to plan ahead. You can't just say, I'm going to get back on track and then not plan what you're gonna eat for the next week at work, not plan when you're gonna work out, not plan any of these things. Guess what? You're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in a little bit of trouble, okay? So my biggest tip towards that is to plan ahead. Plan your workouts, what time you're gonna work out, what time you're actually going to work out, not just what looks good on your calendar. Plan a time when you know that you're gonna be able to have the energy, you're going to make the commitment, and you can actually work out at that time. Make that plan. Also, plan your meals ahead. Now, I will tell you, you do not have to meal prep the same foods all week long. Me personally, I would go crazy if I had to eat the same thing all week long. Now, don't get me wrong, homegirl, like if it works for you, by all means do that. If it works for you to have salmon or chicken and a veggie, a complex carb, brown rice all week long, then you prep your heart out, okay? And you plan that, and if it works for you, do it, okay? But if you're the type of person who needs a little bit more variety in your week like me, then cook different things. Like I like to prepare at least 3 meals, like 3 different meals that I can eat on throughout the week. So when I wake up, I can decide, okay, for lunch, I'm gonna actually have the salmon today. Or for lunch, I'm actually gonna have the salad today. Or for lunch, I'm gonna have the, turkey burger. I like to have different options so I don't get tired of eating clean and go pull up at Chick-fil-A, okay? Tip number 3 is going to be to find an accountability partner. Finding an accountability partner will change your life. It may. If you're the type of person who needs that extra push, that nudge, like, hey girl, did you do this? Or hey, did you go to the gym? Hey, what are you eating for lunch? I see you. Put that spoon down. Put it down. And I don't mean one of those accountability partners that is less motivated than you, okay? It will be in your best interest to find an accountability partner that's maybe a little bit more motivated than you, maybe has better habits than you, that's doing a little bit better in their journey than you with consistency. Find an accountability partner like that you know is going to keep you accountable. That's why I love group fitness, and I love my group fitness community, because everyone keeps each other accountable. I keep you accountable. It's like a win-win situation. So that is my tip number 3. All right, tip number 4. Tip number 4, guys, is going to be don't weigh yourself, okay? Now, this probably should have been a little bit higher up in my tips, but this one's a really important one. If you're anything like me, sometimes when I weigh myself, I can really, just kind of get unfocused. Like, it can be an energy drainer, it can be a motivation sucker, whatever you want to call it. The scale can sometimes do that. And once you really understand, your body and its composition, muscle, fat, and how your body is made up, you understand that the scale is only one tiny piece of a huge puzzle. And you don't want to be focusing all your energy towards the scale, because I've seen so many clients lose motivation or like totally get into a dump about what the scale is telling them when they're really making progress. If you really want to get a starting point, if you really want to figure out, okay, am I making progress, or I want to, have a measurement of my starting point, then I really recommend taking a picture. Take a picture when you first wake up of your body, maybe a sports bra, some shorts, take a picture in the mirror, and then 6 weeks down the line, take another picture, okay? That's gonna be the best way. Also, gauging how your clothes are fitting, how you're feeling, those are all going to be awesome measurements of your progress versus jumping on a scale. Tip number 5, my last and final tip, and you guys better not laugh at this tip, but it's really serious, and this really changed the game for me in my journey, and that was learning how to be patient. I know, sounds so cliche, but it's a game changer. Now, in a fitness journey, of course, when we're fed up with how we look, we want change, and we want it now, okay? We want our bodies to change right the heck now. We want to snap our fingers, put on that bikini, and be a supermodel at that pool. But unfortunately, as much as we want that, that's not the way it works. You have to work hard, and you have to put in the time and consistency in order to see results. So how do you be patient when it comes down to you not liking how you feel and you really want change right away? How can you be patient, and how to make that easier is going to be to set realistic goals, okay? Setting realistic goals and implementing habits that are easy to follow, easy to keep up with, that right there is going to be the best way to be patient on your journey, okay? Someone who's doing a very restrictive diet where they're hungry, or they're hangry, if you could say, or they're just miserable, they don't have energy to get through their workouts, every day is a drag, it's gonna be a lot harder for that person to be patient and really allow the weight to come off, versus someone who's eating a well-balanced diet, who isn't hungry, who's satisfied, but is making progress, but at a steady pace. That person, it's gonna be a lot easier for them to be patient. They're not even gonna think about it. And I always tell my clients, when you get to that point where you're living a healthy lifestyle and you're not even thinking about it, that is literally the sweet spot, because you're not waking up every day anxious, like, oh my gosh, should I lose weight? Instead, you're just like, okay, here's another day. I'm gonna continue on my healthy habits. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 steps on how to get back on track after falling off a bit. If you need some additional help, I've created a guide below. So these are things that as soon as I started implementing, I just saw fat coming off a little bit faster, and they're, again, super realistic. But if you need some more help, like I said, feel free to download that free guide below. My email is listed below. Follow me on Instagram. I love posting workout videos and recipes to help you guys. That is what I'm here to do, is to help you guys. So any way I can help, let me know. Your girl missed you. I'm so glad to be back making videos. I promise you, and I don't take my promises lightly, I promise you at least one video a week, going up to 2 as my schedule calms down a little bit. Summer has been cray-cray, as you guys know. Summer is just summer. But I promise you, I will be creating awesome content for you guys to help you get to the next level in your fitness journey. And I couldn't be more excited. I love you guys so much. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.